Okay guys, hey, what's up? So we're back with some more SSF2, and today we're going to be talking about Simon. Okay, so, I don't know, he's fine. I'm not a big Castlevania guy, but, Simon can be fun, you know? I mean, he's decent. Again, he's got good aerials. I feel like every character in this game has really good aerials, but, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna get right into this. So first off, we got the jab, which is like a single hit, right? He swings his thing, and yes, let's talk about this. He can do this, okay? It's not worth it. It's just as bad as it was in Ultimate, all right? I don't know how he does it too, but yeah, it's not good. Don't do it. But his jab is fine. It's not very good. It's really lacking in range is the big thing. A lot of his moves have crazy range on them. Like seriously, I mean he's got the whip. It makes sense, but but yeah. I was about to make a really bad joke there, but no, we're not gonna do it now. But yeah, his jab isn't that good. Dash attack also isn't okay. Dash attack also isn't the best. Again, it is kind of lacking in range, but it is okay. It's not a very good burst movement option either. He does really struggle with movement. Oh, can I bring it back? No, I can't bring it back. Oops. Okay, you can bring that back though. But yeah, dash attack, it's fine. It does quite a bit of damage, or not quite a bit of damage, but it does damage and sends them at a pretty good horizontal angle. Plus, you know, it stays out for a while and covers nearly his entire body, so it's rather good in that regard. But yeah. Other than that, we got F-Tilt. So, F-Tilt, not as good as it is in Ultimate, actually. It's a bit slow, and does have some end lag to it, so, yeah. But it is actually not as bad as it, like, looks right off the bat, because it does have, like, really good range. It has that tipper, which is really nice. All of his moves, or actually, no, it doesn't have a tipper. Oh, shit. Okay, in which case, it is still fine, right? It does, restrict movement. And it's a great spacing tool, especially if someone's trying to approach. You can just pivot back and pull up the whip. But yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I don't use it again because I have dash attack. But yeah. Anyways, after this we've got his down tilt. So his down tilt, he's got other edge guarding tools, but you can sort of two frame with this. It's like very consistent at least, but it does knock upwards, so that's useful. Like it'll put them up, not exactly into combos, but Simon has great vertical reach with a lot of his moves, his up smash and his up air, so he can do that pretty well. He can't really juggle per se, but because his mobility is just it's completely terrible, seriously. That's probably his biggest flaw, but yeah, down tilt's okay in that regard, but you have other edge guarding moves, so I wouldn't recommend using it too often. Maybe as a poke, but yeah. Up tilt, again, it's actually kind of similar. It's just like one of those uppercuts. It's kind of slow too. Like seriously, compared to a lot of the other uppercuts in this game, this one comes out relatively slowly, but it is a lot more powerful to compensate. You can see there at 113 it almost killed. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend using up tilt too much unless you you know, you really got to read on their approaches, and you know up tilt is going to catch them. So yeah, pretty powerful. And finally, we've got, actually no, that's all of his tilts, right? Yep. We can talk about his smash attacks now. So smash attacks, they're pretty standard again. He's got the down smash. It's just like a whip around him, right? Pretty standard. It's not too powerful. Oh wow, he actually pulled that off. Okay. I've been trying to do that. It's kind of weird, isn't it? For Rayman, maybe I should talk about it. I wish they had a nerf attack, kind of like the old one. But yeah, it's okay. Okay, after that we got his F smash. So F smash, great range. It's amazing in that regard. It has a tipper, which as you can see right there, 83% across the map. That was actually really strong. But yeah, I knew it was strong. I didn't know it was that strong. But yeah, it's got great range. It's really good if you get the tipper off. Right at the tip, as you can see, a lot of his moves have that sweet spot that does like a ton of extra knockback and damage. But yeah, you really want to get good at spacing. You want to use a C stick a lot. Especially with this character. If you don't already, you definitely should with this guy if you want to main him. But yeah, it is really powerful, and it's great. It's got great range. It's not exactly safe on a lot of characters with good mobility or like long reach, but yeah, it's definitely one of the safer F smashes to pull out. It does got a bit of lag though, so be careful. Up smash, he does like a 1-2 thing. It's pretty decent. It's got really good range, so it's got that going for it. So yeah, it's like a nice 2-hit. And there goes Pac-Man. Alright, very cool. But, yeah. If you want to catch people with this, you can, but it is a bit too slow to catch approaches and stuff, so, and I don't think it's a very good out-of-shield option either, so, you know, be careful with using it. But otherwise, yeah, it is pretty good. And yeah, that's all the smash attacks, right? Now we can talk about his aerials. Or should we talk about his specials first? Yeah, you know what, let's talk about his specials first. Let's mix it up. Yeah, he's got projectile. I mean, what do you expect? It's Simon. Basically, you know, play it like Ultimate. He's got the axe, super strong. It does leave like a little bit of a hitbox when it lands, so you can catch people running up on you like that. The cross. So this is actually pretty cool because you can actually throw it like in the opposite direction, and it'll just keep going, right? You don't have to worry about it automatically snapping to him like Lynx does. But yeah, it's a good edge guarding tool. It's actually a pretty decent projectile. If you're gonna end up landing this so many times in a match. Seriously, people hate this move, but it combos well. It does pretty much everything. You're gonna spam cross so much. Axe mostly just used for edge guarding, and then holy water. Yeah, edge guarding again. All of these projectile the cross isn't that good for edge guarding, but this is really good for catching people at the ledge. You can put a hitbox there and then just pivot back and F smash. So yeah, it's really good in that regard. So all of his projectiles are decent. The only thing that is probably worth mentioning with these is holy water. You can drop it, like you can drop it down, but it's not a very good landing option at all. I would definitely recommend using his down air because it does spike, and this just kind of goes directly down and doesn't do that much. So yeah. But yeah, it's really good. Down special is really good for combos too, since if you can get them to the multi-hit thing, you can probably follow up with it. Anyways, sorry. After that, we have his up special, which is not good. Okay, it's really good in the context of his kit because it gives him this amazing burst movement option. You basically just get like a flying hitbox. You get the oh, okay, never mind. Oh shit. But yeah, it sends you flying, and if you can do it like relatively close to the ground, you can get a great like pseudo wave dash thing where you can yeah, you basically can just slide forward and pull out a move. It's amazing in that regard because one thing that this guy sucks at is moving. But yeah, as a recovery option, it's fine. I mean, it gets you pretty far actually. The only issue is it's a tether recovery, so. But if you do bounce off the side of a wall, right? Like, okay, as I'm doing, not here, but damn, he loves tethering to that thing. There we go. Yeah, if you can bounce off the side of stages and get your you can do it basically multiple times because normally you can pull it once and then you pull out a tether recovery, essentially like not Zero Suit Samus, like who is it? Samus? Yeah, like Samus, right? You do it once you get the swing, and then you can turn around and do the whip, but it's not very good in that regard since it doesn't have a hitbox. It's really easy to gimp, even though it has a hitbox. It's or at least the swing has a hitbox, right? But this one doesn't have a hitbox, so yeah, if they're good at edge guarding, they're gonna edge guard you. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty fun. It's not too bad. Again, that burst movement option is really what you're going to be using it for. Okay, now we can talk about his aerial. So his aerials, here we go. This is the best. His mobility, not good. His mobility is kind of shit, but yeah, really, his aerials make up for it in spades. I'm not doing a very good job of showing them off, but yeah, they've got great range on them. Forward air and back air are great tools. You can angle these. They all have a tipper. As you can see, there's a like a flash. No, give me a sec. It's kind of hard to show. I want to pause and zoom in on it, but there we go. Yeah, right there. He's gonna up air me into the ground. Oh god. But as you can see right here, they have a tipper, and if you can land that, it does extra knockback and damage. So you really want to get good at spacing these. I'm not good at spacing them at all. I don't like it very much. Mostly if I play them, I just spam projectiles and be a dick, right, against my friends. But yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, damn. That would have been a great demonstration of the up B movement, but I just walked into an up smash, I think, yeah, or maybe a down smash. But anyways, no, yeah, definitely down smash. But yeah, you can tilt these. You can tilt these up or down. So that's great for spacing and getting those tippers. You really want to learn to get those off because otherwise they don't do too much damage. But they've got great range. It's super. They're super good for spacing people out. You can play really safe with this character, especially with his projectiles and stuff. Back air, yeah, back air and forward air are pretty much the exact same thing. They come out like almost at the same time. I think back air just has a bit more range, so you know, to compensate for it being a back air. But yeah, nair on the other hand, this is a great approach option. You basically just jump and nair. It puts out this really big hitbox that surrounds you, and it does decent damage, but really it lasts quite a while, and is a useful way to continue combos. Does sort of upward knockback, so you can try and combo into up air, but the relatively low base knockback makes it a really good combo tool. Just be careful about spacing it properly, because if you space it unsafely, they can punish you. But yeah, after that we got down air. So down air, a spike, which is really good. The ending hitbox is useful for combos. You tend to bounce up, so like right there, yep, you can bounce off of people. It's not very good in that regard. Really, you want to use it on the spike, which is the earlier you use it, the better it's going to be, since you can pretty much spike people right as it comes out. But yeah, you bounce up, so that's useful for you know, down air into something else like nair or something like that. But yeah, down air, it's just one of those stall and falls. It's kind of slow, I gotta say, and so you know, be careful about that. And be careful about spamming it as a what's it called, a landing tool, because it will trip you up, and your opponent will learn to account for it. So yeah. And finally we got up air. So yeah, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. A lot of these aerials are just long whip slashes. It's super long, man. Like seriously, the range on this up air is, oh, I died. I died. Oh no. I should have stopped fucking around. Alright. But yeah, up air is super good. Again, he doesn't have the best mobility, especially in the air or on the... Wow, okay. I just messed up all of that. So you're not going to get a lot of juggling and, you know, like keeping them in the air, but it's great for just catching them and, you know, keeping them in the air, getting damage. It does kill if you get the tipper, but... you know, he doesn't really jump very high, so the range is kind of good, but you're gonna end up killing off the top with the tipper mostly. You're not gonna end up killing with the sour spot, or I guess it's not the sour spot. I guess it's just the normal spot. But yeah, up air is decent. Okay, finally we can talk about his grabs. So all of his grabs are actually pretty decent combos. They all do relatively low base knockback. Up throw and down throw especially are pretty good for that. They all up throw and down throw both go up. Like, just straight up. I don't know why they even bother with a down throw if it's just going to do the same thing as an up throw, but yeah. Okay, well, I guess I could show you now. Come here. Come here, Pac-Man. Damn, he's fucking me up, holy shit. But yeah, maybe don't try to pull an up smash out of it. Okay, where is he going? But yeah. His grabs are decent. Really, what you're going to be using them for is combos, and you're not going to be killing. You're going to be killing with your smash stacks and your tipper aerials. But again, I do want to emphasize you want to get good at tippers, because otherwise it's going to be pretty inconsistent to get kills with this guy. But yeah, I suppose edge guarding is a pretty consistent way to get kills, and that axe is really strong. So, but yeah. And forward throw and back throw are nothing to write home about. They're okay, but they just do horizontal and oh shit. They just do forward and back knockback. So you know, putting them off stage, positioning them. Yeah, I don't know why back throw does this. He does this weird thing, or what's it called, like a pile drive, and it like ends up sending them up for some reason. And I'm like, okay, I want to edge guard these people. Why is it sending them up? But I guess if you really wanted to put someone off stage and catch them with like an up angled back air, it can be useful for that. Yeah. And the other thing is, he doesn't have a tether grab for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it seems like the perfect character for a tether grab, right? But yeah, his grab isn't the fastest, and again, Simon himself isn't that fast either, so yeah, be careful with that. So, but yeah, other than that, He's a pretty good character overall. You're gonna end up spamming projectiles. I went through this entire tutorial. I told you about all his, like, aerials and shit. Just spam his projectiles and you'll be fine. Honestly, even if you don't know how to use any of his moves, if you just do that, you'll probably, you'll probably get some success. But yeah. People will learn to predict around it, but you can always, you know, just do anything else, right? Even if you just stop to do an aerial every once in a while, you're still gonna end up doing pretty well, just because of how annoying these projectiles are. I myself get caught by them way more often than I care to admit, but... And, you know, they're fun, they're cool projectiles, right? You know, he's got the Holy Fire, I thought that was pretty cool, but... Yeah. And I will admit, his aerials, like, while they have great range, they are, like, pretty narrow. I mean, it's just the whip, right? There's no, like, extra bit there, so, you know, they can be easy to avoid, and they don't last for that long. Like, aside from his, neutral air, they kind of come out, and they come out, they kind of come out quick, and then just, you know, end pretty early, so be careful about that. But, yeah, the range more than makes up for it. And, okay, damn, I said he couldn't juggle, but apparently I lied. But, yeah. Edge guarding, you know, stage control. He's a zoner. He's a zoner. He's got plenty of range. He's Simon. In reference to Ultimate, I think he's a bit worse than Ultimate Simon. I know people don't... Okay, wow. I know people don't like him as much, but... I think that SSF2 Simon might be, like, he's more fun at least, right? The mobility makes up for it. But, yeah, it does kind of force you to play really shit, so. But, yeah, anyways, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. On that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.